Hey everyone, Val here. I'm going to try to make some yogurt this morning. I tried this last week and it was a big fail. I didn't turn the thing on. But anyway, I had a packet of a yogurt starter that was given to me from another YouTuber, the Stay-at-Home Grandma, and I'll put a link to her channel in the description box below, Miss Copeland. And I bought some more packs of yogurt starter because I got a yogurt machine. Let me show it to you. And I'm going to try to make some homemade yogurt. My sister has this machine and she makes yogurt all the time and she loves it and she says it turns out great. This is by Dash. I got this on Amazon. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. But I'm just going to bring you along while I make this and we'll see if we can get it right this time. I am using skim milk, and this product I got, this is a yogurt starter. I bought this from Walmart, online from Walmart. And this has 6 5-gram packets. Now this says to use a quart of milk, which I've already put in the saucepan. And you have to this should be in a double boiler, but I'm going to make it on the stove top. I'm trying to save a little bit of time. Hopefully it'll work because I have somewhere to be in an hour and this takes a while to cool down. So I have the quart of yogurt in here. The quart of skim milk in there, I'm sorry. And this has to heat up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Or they said you can bring it to a boil. My sister says you shouldn't bring it to a boil. So this is, at this point, we're at about 130 degrees almost. So it's got a little ways to go. I have this on about a medium heat. So what this yogurt maker comes with is the container, which I did last week. I plugged it in and I thought it was started and I didn't realize you had to hit the start button, although I had the timer set on it. It never heated up and I didn't realize it wasn't heating until it was way into the process and I just ended up throwing the batch away. I guess I should have read the directions a little bit better. It does come with an instruction manual, which I've been reading. So hopefully I'll get this batch right. It has the one container in here that you pour it in, and then it cooks from like 6 to 8 hours, depending on what kind of milk you use. And I'm using the skim milk because I am trying to make it as low fat as possible. Also have a strainer that comes with this. Has a strainer so you can strain it if you want it thicker. This has a lid, and then there's a lid for this. So that is the yogurt machine that I'm going to be using, and we're going to try this out. I've got my milk warming up, so I'll bring you along and let you know how this works out today. I probably end up putting vanilla flavoring in this once it's finished. And I have coconut, I have fresh berries. I'm going to probably, as I use it, put what I want in it for fresh fruit or coconut or whatever berries or whatever I want in it, banana. So I'm going to try this. Now my sister says you can use, once this batch is done, you can use a cup of this instead of the yogurt starter, and you can actually use yogurt to start the yogurt mix, and you can do that up until about 3 or 4 times, and then you need to use the yogurt starter again. So the batch can make more batches. I guess it's the potency of the yogurt starter in it. But I will do this a few times and let you know how it comes out. But for right now, I'm going to bring this up to 180 degrees. It's at 140. 150, 160. It's getting up there. It's at about 160 right now. So I'm going to turn you off. I'm going to keep going to 180 and I will be right back. Okay, it's heated up to 180, so I removed it off the heat. And what I did is I put some ice in the bottom of this second pan with some water to make this into ice water. I'm going to use an ice water bath to cool this down because I still haven't put anything in. This is just still plain skim milk. And I need to cool this down now to 108 to 112 degrees, somewhere between 108 and 112 degrees Fahrenheit. And this may take a little while. This may take about 20 minutes. So it is 11:15 right now, just about. It's 11:12 right now. I'm going to cool this down. I'm going to keep it in the ice bath. I'm going to stir it occasionally. I'll come back and tell you how long it takes, but I do need to cool this down to about 110 degrees, somewhere in the range of 108 to 112 degrees. So let me keep cooling this and I will be right back. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes or so. It really didn't take that much time once I put it in the ice bath, but it's cooled down. I'm going to take one of the packets of the yogurt starter and pour it in, and I'm going to mix it up really good. It says to make sure it's mixed in there really well. I got everything out of there. I'll move this over here for you. And then once it's mixed in really well, I'm going to go ahead and pour it in to the yogurt maker, to the white container. I hopefully don't make a mess here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in. If you can see this right now, I'll try not to jiggle you too bad, but there's nothing there. I'm going to plug you in, plug in the yogurt starter. Let's see if I can see it here. Okay, once you plug it in, it automatically goes to an 8. And I'm going to put it down to 7.5, 7 hours. I'm going to put it for 7 hours. I don't know that you can see that. So the directions said once I get it set here to press the set button and then press the start button. As you can see, I don't know if you can see because I don't know that this is picking it up, but it is counting down because it's at 6.59, 6.58. So I have 6 hours and 58 minutes. I'm going to try to see. I can't feel any heat coming from it yet as far as it warming up, but I'm sure it probably takes a couple minutes to do that. So I'll be back with you in about 7 hours to see how this turns out, and we'll give it a taste test, put a little vanilla flavoring in it, and see how it works. But wish me luck. This is my second try at making yogurt with this yogurt machine, and hopefully I have it right this time. So again, I'm using the Greek yogurt maker from Dash, and we'll see how it comes out. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back in about 7 hours. Okay, the 7 hours is up. So let's check on the yogurt. It says once the yogurt is, it's 7 hours, then to strain it. My sister doesn't strain hers. She just puts it in the refrigerator and it gets a little harder. So I'm going to taste it. It's a little lumpy. It's warm. I think maybe if it wasn't warm. I'll try it in the morning. It's not bad. I'm going to put some vanilla flavoring in it. Not a whole lot, but just enough to... Oops, that's a lot. Oh well. We'll put it all in there.
Want strawberries in there?
I'll put fruit in it as I take it to work to eat. I think it would taste better cold. It has a little weird taste. I'm going to pour it in here. And like you see, it looks like water. It doesn't look very thick. But before I stirred it up, it had a thicker look to it. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator overnight. Let it cool down. See what it does. And we'll check on it in the morning. It's thicker than it was because it was 1% milk, so it is thicker than it was. I'll come back in the morning and we'll do a check on it. This is what the yogurt looks like this morning after being in the refrigerator all night. Seems like a pretty nice consistency. I'm going to give it a taste. It's a little tart, but not too awful bad. I'm going to take it to lunch today and try it and see how I like it. I think it'd be fine with the berries and everything in it. Just a little tart. I'm going to read my book. It tells you what to do if it's a little tart. You make alterations, I guess, to how long you let it sit. But I'm going to read that and see maybe if that tartness will not be as bad when I do it the next time. So, thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you.